All right, my name is Bob the Builder, and I'm going to show you why Java is a much better language than freaking C++. And they call me Bob the Builder because I build dope programs in Java. So we're going to get rid of the stuff, and then we're just going to program these four things in Java. And I know for y'all watching, you guys have never coded a single line. If you've never coded a single line of code in your life, it's okay because Java is a very intuitive language, and you'll see what I mean. So if we need to implement a main method, what we need to do is we first need to make a class, all right? So that's one, right? And then we need to make a main method, all right? Don't worry, this is very trivial stuff. And then that's the main method. Now, if we want to do input, in you like competitive programming, you do like buffered reader in Java because it's really fast. Scanner's too slow. Then you need to do this buffered reader. Just like use a class. BR is just an object. You just learn object-oriented programming to like be more comfortable with that stuff. Um, and then you need system.in. And then you also need like a string tokenizer because it just makes it more fast. So just do sd new string tokenizer. This just like breaks it into tokens, which make it faster for some reason. And then you need print writer. This is yeah, this is also like conventional practice for competitive programming, competitive competitive programmers in Java. Very trivial stuff, very intuitive. And now we have to do input. We'll input an array actually. So this was actually supposed to be input an array. Size n. All right. So to do that, all we need to do, very trivial, just ask the user what they want. So you actually have to do integer.parseInt every time you do sc.next token because it's from a string. And then after you do that, you want to make an array. We'll call this a. And then you have to do new int and then after loop through everything here. Okay, and then after you're done with that, you need a string tokenizer inside this thing, and then you need AI integer dot parse int next token, and that, oops, rip, and that is how you make the input. So we've done the first two things. Then we have to make a pair. So unfortunately, Java doesn't have a inbuilt pair function, but that's very okay. We can just use custom comparators to do that for us. So let's do static class pair, which is going to implement an interface called comparable, which helps us sort things, has a bunch of abstract methods for that for our user, so we can like easily do stuff. Comparable, and that's going to be pair. Um, and then we need our public instance variables. Don't worry about that. Just public int first, second. We have to make them public so we can easily access them without like having to use getters and stuff. And then after we need a constructor. Don't worry about what a constructor is. It's trivial stuff. Just learn it in like object-oriented programming. This dot first is equal to first. You have to put this because like you need to refer that this is the current class you're working in. So yeah, second, and then after you're done with that, you need to do public int compare to. So you actually need to use an abstract, implement a abstract method. Abstract methods are just like methods that aren't implemented and left for like child classes to implement. Don't worry about that. But public int compare to pair other. Okay, and then we want to sort by common convention. We sort by the first argument, so we do this dot first minus other dot first, and we are done. That's essentially how you make a pair. Now, unfortunately, strings aren't mutable in Java, so like if I do string s is equal to like um hello, I can't I can't just do like I can't just do s dot substring, or I can't just do s dot car at I is equal to I like, or like is equal to like f. Like strings aren't mutable, so this won't work. And repl should have underlined that, but repl is a sucky. Um, it is a sucky ID. But yeah, you can't do that. So string. So often we take care of this by using string builder. So SB is new string builder, and uh, this allows you to do like sb.append, and you can do sb.remove. These are a couple of methods. I think, yeah, and those are essentially the ones that you need to like know in order to make the string mutable. But just remember that after when you're using it, just do sb.toString to make sure that it goes to a string. And yeah, that's everything you do for Java. Now I'm going to let the C++ guy come here and tell us how to do these four things in C++. All right, guys, my name is Tom, and I'm going to basically do the same thing, but in C++. So implementing the main method is very simple. All you have to do is int main, and you're done. Nothing else. Um, input an array size n. All you have to do is use sin. So all you have to do is declare a. So first, declare n, and then do sin, and then n. Boom. That's all you need to do. Or my bad, the wrong thing. And then after you do that, you have to just use you have to declare an array. We'll call this a, and we don't even all we have to do is this a, and then we can just put we don't even have to do new int and stuff. We can just put the size in here. Uh, sure. I don't know what that was for, but we can just do this. So, yep, easy. You don't have to do new int and stuff. So then to input the array, you just do for int I0 to input content in the array. Um, all we have to do is, let's say we want to input a number. Basically, if you want to input a number, like we just declare it and then sin um, number, and then after that, we just do a at I, which is equal to number, and yeah, that's just input. Very trivial stuff. We're done. Making a pair. So luckily in C++, pairs are already inbuilt. So if I want to make a pair, I can just do this. So let's say I want to make a pair P with contents 3, 5. I could just do pair uh, pair P is equal to pair int. So you have to describe what things are going in there. P is equal to 3, 5. And then I just can use curly brackets, whatever. And this will allow me to make a pair in C++, very trivial, and strings are already mutable. So all you need to do is if you want to do hello, you can do whatever you want. You can do dot pushback and all that stuff in, let me do string s in this. So this is already a mutable. This has a bunch of, this string is mutable, so you can delete, remove, and in fact, if you want to like just change something, you can do like s at 0 is equal to b, and this is totally fine. And in fact, let me just do this, right? This is totally fine. You can do that. So strings are mutable. You can treat them as arrays, and you can also kind of treat them as like a list too, because you can add stuff. But yeah, that's everything, and it's much easier than this for sure. And we still even have an error here, you see. But anyways, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.